Apparently, if you go like this or like this, your dog will try to put its nose in the hole.
That's
no
not true. I
matter
tried
what.
it. You have to
Oh.
train them to do it.
I can tell you, Pierre went home today and said his dog
Penny.
did it no problem.
Yeah, my dog.
Somebody said it.
I was like, Kenzie, and then I had to like try to get treats. And she like started
Dog's a
figuring it out.
rat.
Huh?
My dog's a rat.
Oh, okay.
Tiny little dog.
Well, rat dog.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Corky.
Yeah.
Corky.
Has no knees.
I like how you knew that immediately. You're like, it's a corgi, isn't it?
Mm. That's the only dog I really, that breed is that I call him a rat dog all the time.
Are you streaming right now, Dan?
Yeah, he says stream.
There's
There's nobody
yeah,
at the table.
we're ghosts.
What is that?
What?
It says live, but there's nobody here.
Not even you.
Yeah.
Sweet, I like it.
Hey, what
It
the-
is kind of creepy, and it's.
Let's keep it. Does it have
Yeah,
audio?
just go for it with
Hold
audio.
on,
Only audio.
Hold on, does it have audio? Let's see.
No.
Now, vampire.
Yeah, it does have audio.
Oh, right. I have 2 mutes on my phone.
That's
Let's-
weird as fuck.
Let's
though.
keep it. Let's keep going all night.
Perfect for
Whole
Halloween.
session.
I'll let it go if y'all want me to. Ghost session.
Halloween, bitches.
I don't care if
If only we could like turn the fan on or something so people would know it's not like a still image.
Yeah.
Like if the cups move. And
Yeah, occasionally just let me refresh that one connection so I could.
Yeah, it's from before anybody even got here.
Yeah,
Like,
but the audio still is current though. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I mean,
We should all invest in
session block for your own safety.
So we got the ghost stream back?
Very unhappy.
All right, there we go. All right, so something's working.
Last watch how I broke my ankle.
No.
And I was like, fix it. I was like, I can't fix it.
Apparently today,
I
Annabelle
cried.
broke top of the slide, was fixable at daycare right before I got there. She was bawling her eyes out.
Aw.
What your phone say? So, favorite question: where'd y'all leave off?
We killed a shark, motherfucker.
Yeah, we did.
Loaded up on teeth.
Last I remember, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for carrying the team, by the way. They probably wouldn't have made it otherwise.
I did almost die.
You're welcome. Hey, I toned it down.
Thank goodness for Katie Dodge.
True that.
All right, so you just successfully killed a shark, and we're moving on. You have an army and a city to take, apparently.
I think we shot the arrows to tell them to come.
Understood.
I don't think we did. We didn't do that just yet. I thought we were getting closer to the city.
No, the arrow was to the signal the shark was dead.
No,
Well,
it
the
was,
arrows-
it was tell them to move.
The shark is dead and it's time to move.
Yeah.
So that we're gonna get to like the edge of the city.
Yeah.
I just remember we were shooting for the shark.
We can get to that just then. I mean, they will start to mobilize once we shoot the arrows.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan for the city then?
Should we go look at it? Should we go look at it from first?
You've been here. You have been here.
It was disturbing.
Amon is ready to go purge.
Yeah, we're not sure how the wall of zombies is gonna react to us. There's a wall of zombies, by the way,
Great. Stoked.
protecting the city.
Thrilled.
This is really your first time hearing about this city, isn't it?
It just.
This is where Jared lives now.
Oh, he's
I live
my
on the
bro. He's my
outskirts
bro.
now.
The city I'm in?
Yeah.
And
The city Tom is currently inhabiting.
we met a blind tabaxi, which you saw at my court case.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
met what?
We met a blind tabaxi that you saw at my court case.
Oh, gotcha.
Herodotus.
Oh, I don't think we knew that person.
Yeah.
I
We did.
didn't, but cool. Great.
He was pretty cool.
So my thing was, it's probably not a good idea to like sack the town when it's like still full of civilians we want to save.
Probably not.
To collect their souls.
I mean, yes.
So my thing was sneak in, get the help of Jared and Cat Guy.
What constitutes a zombie in this world?
A Shamley corpse.
Same thing
normally.
as like our classification of zombie.
Do they have souls?
Not usually.
Yeah. Because they're brought back from the dead.
Yeah, they're the
Maybe
living
souls are very important. So
squishy
keep
body
track of who
parts.
has souls and who doesn't.
I mean, if you want to tell their other two characters are zombies, that's fine. They'd probably be okay with it. Both of them would.
My flesh isn't rotting.
I don't know. Go away, Rick Dax.
I'm not done.
And they don't have to be like, the definition of being a zombie is not having a soul. It's suggesting.
Yeah. No, it's the lifey organic part is brought back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually that entails without a soul, because the soul would fight against that. So.
But sneak in, talk to the two magic people, try and get everyone to a safe spot. Which my thing with that is you said Jared knew we couldn't make it happen in the thing, but then you said Jared knew like Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion. So we could get we invite people into his home.
People just, all right, everybody, now we're gonna burn everything.
It can move while people are inside of it.
Hmm?
It can move while there are people inside of it.
It can't move, but it's just the doorway that he can choose to vanish.
Okay, so the doorway can move. Okay.
I don't think the doorway technically moves. It's just like I can make it not show up unless you have like
Oh yeah, but
see
You
him.
always
before
get
or
here one
whatever.
spot, go away, then appear another spot and be the same house.
No, like he would be in. It's the place. The doorway stays in the same spot. Doorway doesn't move. And then you go in the door, you're in your own little pocket dimension.
Yes.
So then,
It's called the Pokeball.
yeah.
I'm trying to relate that to first human people, or is that just we're gonna hide them while we ransack the town?
You just hide them in there.
Oh, okay. I thought we were trying to use that to move them out of the city. Okay, never mind.
Because I mean, once everyone's dead, there's not really too much of a threat.
No, you're right.
Once we slaughter everything, murder.
So just want to make sure about that, so I wasn't confused. Before Mom tries to pick up the doorway and move it or something.
Because we would have gotten a rough.
I have this. Go on.
We would have gotten a rough estimate of like the population of the town that
Do we
we're
have
walking around there. We were there a couple
what
days,
the zombies
including the mind players.
Not a
Are effective too.
like
That's the
they
population of the
don't
state.
hurt each other? Do we know anything about how
They don't hurt
fight?
each other. They literally walk around the town and attack anything that they're told to attack.
Rare.
So what if
And they're a mixture of humanoids and creatures. Right.
someone was happened to be polymorphed?
Into a zombie.
How do
Like,
we think
good
that would
one.
go?
Good work.
I mean, as long as it goes into the, as long as it's ignored by the squid faces to begin with.
The spell
Okay.
transform a creature that you can see within range into a new form.
That you took on characteristics of them.
Yeah, if you're polymorphed, then yeah, you would have the intellect and everything of a zombie.
Yeah. Which is like -4. Hold on, I have it up. Yeah, your ent would literally be -4. You have 3 ent.
They're lower than you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just smarter than a zombie.
Would a zombie do this? Snap! Yes. Oh.
But would he fix it?
Would he feel the pain? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a researcher.
Alternatively, I can also cast pass without trace.
I think trying to sneak by the zombie thing would probably be the best idea.
And sneaking by the zombies wasn't the hard part. It was mostly just sneaking past the
Mind flayers.
mind flayers, yeah. That generally just talk straight to your head because they don't really talk.
So what?
They only speak through telepathy message.
Are you sure that you just weren't having
Stroke.
Right.
I mean, I did see a giant brain in a jar.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, that's our main thing.
His name was Sean. Alright, so.
Understood. Actually, no, nothing else was heard from the sword left in that room, right? Not so. Did I hear the sword getting moved? Okay. But they didn't go two shits about it because they've been talked telepathy anyway.
Yep. So, y'all are moving towards the city, proceed through the underbrush of the lower level, and come to the edge of Asphodel City. It looks just like you remember it. Lines of trenches, walls of zombies. Gonna need someone to roll.
Like, fuck. Can we shoot our arrows to alert the army?
You can.
Oh.
Hey, they were the ones who didn't properly describe all this to you.
Might also help if I had like
Okay,
dice and
holy
shit.
fuck. That's intimidating, right? I have feelings
I'm
though.
surprised you know you have the trail, wow.
Mon's already seething with rage at seeing all the undead again.
Yeah, Amon, do me a favor. What? Stop seething a little much. Why? You're catching the brush on fire.
Yeah.
Throw you to it like a
Use the pilot light down.
Well, the first time we came through, Jared got like the high score for body count.
Yeah, Gil's only like 30
It
to
was,
40 of them.
no, he put 90 of them.
That was in one go.
Yeah. That was right before Mom was like, alright, let's go kill some. Boom!
Yeah.
Amon's now disappointed.
Did you? That was,
So I think I remember being told about
that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
the mass murder.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Symmetry.
You're in the kangaroo pouch, Jason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're not even. Move that chair away. Please.
You have to have it even.
It does have to be even.
Is it ruining the feng shui of the room?
Yes!
Oh my lord.
Moving the
Alright,
table
do it.
is going to be very anxiety.
Oh my god. You'll be fine. Unless you
Don't
want to buy me a
pay
C
attention
hook and a long HDMI mini cable.
Oh, no.
Okay then.
Okay, so what do
Actually, if
we,
y'all don't care about battle cam, all we have to do is move that, and I can get a longer cable for that.
what do we need to roll?
I mean, with that being here, wouldn't you be able to? if we
Actually,
did
yeah,
battle,
you
you
can
could
move
just.
power.
Yeah,
jump
well, I
it.
can move all the laptop to where the plant is. Swap problem again.
Yeah, well, if the camera's going to be here, you can have the laptop here too.
Yeah. Or I might thread it underneath the table and just use that laptop.
And if you
And then
do,
Jason has to come back so there can be restart set
and
too.
if you do, so you can still use one
Can't-
camera for
I
battle
miss
cam
you.
if it's on the table.
For the symmetry.
Yeah, you can just angle it down when you go to battle.
Yeah, good.
You don't have to even.
Yeah,
you just
actually, be so
angle.
close to being pretty good for the camera anyway.
Yeah, I'll just put it back where it was right here, and put the laptop here in the corner.
Yeah.
Saves time. We don't need battle cam anymore.
Collaborate.
Went above excellent. I'm so proud of you all. Except for you, Brett.
Now we're using last year's,
Used to it.
using last year's convocation goals. Good for us.
We're catching up. We're always a year behind. We don't want to be with the in crowd. All right. So that is a good question. How do you intend to get past these zombies? This is going to determine what role you check.
Is it
Well,
like when it,
Amon has one idea, but Amon also knows that idea is frowned upon.
so is it like when we came in on the other side where they're just basically forming like a human ring around the city?
Yep.
Zombie
They
ring.
holding hands.
They're not seeing
Cute.
Kumbaya yet. No.
Are they touching each other?
How close? Like roughly
Whoa,
the
whoa,
distance
whoa,
between
man.
them.
Rough distance, about
Safety ID.
10 to 15 feet-ish.
Touching you.
Come on, I will turn this session around. Go home. You'll sit in your rooms.
So
Thoughts?
Tell
Tell them just walk through the time.
yeah, if we can get a pass without Trace going, and
Okay.
then
Don't worry, look at you.
we'll make everyone faster. But
I like how the
session
one
more.
session you show up too much fucking game.
Do pass without
You're
trace.
fucking bomb.
Yeah,
Remember that time we cast about like 5 episodes? I mean,
yeah, it's just fucking stacked it. And
Never again. Never again.
just pass without Trace. I would want to end up casting a fog cloud, like pretty much on a zombie,
Okay.
so that way we have a little bit more cover.
Okay.
Going
You
through.
roll an advantage. Is it pass without trace already advantage, or is it just a plus 10?
Plus
Plus.
10.
All right, then that's advantage on the plus 10.
Okay.
As long as you go through it.
No, we're gonna go around it.
We're casting it on the enemy so that they won't see us coming and we won't see them. There's just one cloud of fog. I can see it.
Same reason why if I do this, none of you can see me.
Come on.
That's like Royal is.
Oh, damn! Where go? Me hide. God damn it.
I rolled a 1 on stealth. I did.
Alright, so you cast fog.
Yeah, we're
I
doing this.
cast
Okay.
Trace.
So, who's rolling a stealth check?
Oh, I got this.
It's a 49!
I normally follow Mandy's lead.
Ooh, not as great.
It's still gonna be a 20 something.
20... 29.
Oh, it's not great.
With
29!
pass, with pass without trace on, that should be up in the 30s.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 1 point away.
You
Yeah,
already had plus 10? Oh,
Yeah.
Shit.
I know. Shit, a fucking 29.
We're never gonna be able to make it now, guys. Let's turn around. They can take us- they can take us via conventional means.
Man, it feels like level 20 already. We're complaining about numbers that are under 10.
All I'm hearing is ACs in the 30s. I can do that. Alright, so you successfully sneak past the zombies, past the edge of the tree line, and can see the trenches clearly that are being manned by illithids and various other zombie creatures. The T-Rex is still wandering around. The zombie T-Rex.
The fuck is happening here?
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
You would
I was
notice
like,
that.
zombie T-Rex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what's up?
Mm.
That's a whole lot. Zombies aren't used to humanoids. Creatures all
They
heights.
look tasty.
You guys
No half cooked.
really more than your descriptive skills.
Well, they wanted us to kill that dragon so they could eat its brain,
We said no.
Can't rely on me to
but then
remember
it like
shit.
evaporated. So obviously,
I feel like it would feast for like ever, and then you could just cook them all whenever you
We have to drag the brain here first.
yeah. Remember, it just like
There's a lot of
Spider-Man itself out of there.
I don't feel so great. Yes, I don't feel so good.
No, you just turned it.
Alright, so you all are staring at the trenches. Solution this time? Throw them on in. Hope for the best.
Do you have your shield?
Technically, I actually still have like 2 shields.
We
So-
could. Oh,
What is, so, I'm sorry. We went through zombies.
we got through
Do
zombies.
I need to-
Behind the zombies
You
was
got the little
trenches.
shield
For a line of
Fine.
trenches.
How, like, far past are they? How
They
deep are
cover roughly
Are
7
they
feet.
filled with water?
No, they're imagine World War One S
Okay,
trenches.
so they're just,
Yeah, in trench work to defend the city.
and then beyond that is the city.
Yep.
So like
Not-
full line flares?
Not more zombies.
Nope, it's walls of the city, and then you're in.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
So like full of line flares?
That's reasonably staffed. They're not standing shoulder to shoulder. You can see them walking around. There's a possibility you can stealth by.
That's what I'm thinking, is we just try to stealth by them.
Yeah, bring back my old friend skill check.
Y'all have any other plan?
For stuff?
To stealth by these elliptids instead of... Because I think they sent a scout party out after us because they pretty much knew that we were going to kind of betray them. So
Could I,
I don't think talking to them is going to be a good answer.
Hey guys, how are funk?
Yeah, we're back from the mission.
we have stuff by them.
Okay, now I'll do another fog cloud.
Alright. Targeting an individual or not?
I would look for anywhere that there's a less dense population of mind players, I guess would be the best
Okay.
term.
The gap in the advances? Or
Yeah.
at least a reasonable gap. Not.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Advantage again.
Nah.
Alright, that one's a little better. That's a 34.
There you go. Alright, so you managed to sneak in, almost getting caught along the way, to get up to the wall of the city. As you're hanging out, because Fast Without Trace lasts for how long? Is it 1 hour? Okay. As you're hanging out along the edge of the wall, you can see the gate, and you were able to slip through one of them. Just with a quick joining a group of people. As basically at this point you become faceless members of the crowd going in.
Okay.
You are in the city. Oh, now what?
Faceless members in a really tall Goliath.
I think we need to make
The top of your head comes out over. Hey guys, what's up?
My head's above the.
Hey, floating head, how you doing? Right.
I think we should make
I
a
was
beeline
wondering.
for the wizards.
Should make what?
A beeline for the wizards.
Okay. Well,
Is that what's
okay.
Do we know there?
Hmm?
Do we know where
Yeah, we
they
were
should
at their
have
place.
in their former temple.
We've been there before.
Alright. Did you all push through? Well, now it's your turn to introduce yourself.
Alright. Yes,
Are you the head?
No, if he was surrounded to ZB level 20 tabaxi. I'm sure he would play the tabaxi fine, but.
so I'm just sitting on the side of the road, chomping on a leg. Men call Tom ugly.
It's not true.
Tom no. Tom hot.
Let's not get too careful.
I think Tom just looks a little horny.
Whoa.
Uncomfortable?
Boy.
I'm on.
He's a minotaur, so.
Uh,
He's a minotaur sitting there with the decrepit corpse.
This is not Jail Among. You just come on to people like that.
He has horns. Not
Boy.
yes.
I guess you want to see a trick.
Trick. You want to see a trick?
yes.
You need a shield.
Yeah.
Let's not draw too much attention through here.
Well, I thought it would be a good opportunity to make some money. Well, I'm not the manager. Sorry.
Sorry, apparently this is an inappropriate situation.
No shit.
I put it away.
Big shield up. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, not here.
What are you doing?
Food.
Uncooked, uncooked elven leg. Awesome.
There's the ear of corn making some popcorn.
Woodcraft. Popcorn. Eat it.
What? Eat?
Eat. Good, right?
Good. More?
Good. I follow. Food.
Okay.
Like.
You like food too. Why am I talking like this?
Your pocket?
Rubbing off on you.
What?
Yeah.
Pocket?
Pocket? No.
Helmet?
No.
Any, do you have anything that I can put popcorn into?
His mouth.
Mouth.
I can't even read it where I was going.
I'll just tell the
I hold.
It's like a
Hold.
It's
Okay.
like a horse. You have to hold your hands flat so he doesn't bite.
Bite a finger off.
As I delicately balance it in my on my horn.
Alright. There you go. You all have found your newest party member.
So just stand up, does the bowl fall off?
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll make you some.
Tung.
More? Okay. Got popcorn on the floor. Eat that.
After it mixes with the mud and the various other detritus from the road.
Don't eat popcorn on the floor.
Why?
It's dirty.
Why?
It's dirt. Here, look, more popcorn. Put it in mouth.
All?
All.
Okay.
One big hand slap the back. Living.
This is gonna be good. This is my skill set. I'm a preschool teacher.
Same mindset, just means I see.
That's what Tom needs.
Tom need mother figure.
Your name is Tom?
Tom.
Like,
Tom!
like, come to chum chum chum.
Tom.
Jeb.
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 Good.
I'm on.
Easy. I'm on. Good.
Not as easy. I'm waiting for you now to just make up a really long ass name. Supposed to be the 9?
Barnabas the 83rd of Cambridge. Professor at
I mean, in real life, fun.
That's the pond. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask him.
Pond.
No. I was.
His
Real
real
name.
name? Oh, and
Raz.
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 You can't tell people that.
I'm forbidden!
There's a lot of people that might want me dead.
Call him man.
It's just funny.
Man.
For manager.
Man.
Not that man.
Yeah, no, these legs are not for eating.
These legs are made for walking.
Look, if you're hungry, popcorn. Good
Popcorn.
berry.
You picked them up. Fair enough. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast good berry. Here's a good berry.
Cast 150 of them.
Just one?
Cast, no,
One
cast.
Yes.
One
Yes.
This is
berry.
fucking
No.
shit. I'm not.
Dan. Good berries are better than money in this town.
I give you one and put the rest in my bag of holding that I have.
Good berries die after 24 hours. They do.
That's fine, but I'm gonna hold on.
We're in the town where they're.
Gold.
Like more, they're like
And
crazy.
in game, those have enough food to last you a whole day.
Yeah, fitful. Tom cares not.
I gave you one of your corn.
Fool.
And using,
Oh, I've just been making up that I have corn. I don't know
Well,
that
you're
I
a druid.
actually-
You can craft kind of that stuff.
you can make plants grow, correct?
Oh, I made, every time that I make corn, I made
There's
it.
an airborne that's randomly in the road.
No, just a leftover stock.
What is this? It's growing. Alright, so you are all in the city. You have found your new Tom.
Do you have a bag? Or
Yeah, I guess it. I'll have a bag. Just so I can put stuff in.
Okay.
I'll give you my old bag because I have a bag holding.
I have a backpack.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Tom looks like he's
Tom
going to
was
school until he
funny.
beats someone to death.
What's the how tall am I? Like 7 foot.
I'm so tall as
With 8 foot something.
8 foot 300 pounds.
So
7'9" in a little backpack.
Is that with the horns or without the horns?
The backpack?
No, 7'9".
Yeah, with. Oh.
It's probably without. Yeah.
Without, yeah.
Tom goes school. Tom passed third
Why does
kindergarten
that count?
finally. Not kill other children.
Not eat other children.
300 pounds.
Wow.
You're very skinny.
Yeah, so that's very skinny for 8 feet tall.
He
That's-
works
I
out a
think
lot.
I'm gonna
That's
give
just
you.
how the thing.
Here, have some carbs. Comfort.
All right, so what are y'all doing now? You're in the city near the entrance as you watch Tom eat the remains of someone who insulted him.
To the wizards.
All right. So you head on
All
and
of us,
return
Tom.
to the temple.
We'll have fun.
Okay.
As you enter, you still have passed without trace, so you're gonna have to work to get the attention of some people at first until you enter. in
My,
which case-
I'm password trace?
I think actually,
What? Let me look.
as you
Make it this
This
concentration.
hasn't happened before where I wanted to I'd be passed without trace.
I think it
I
is.
mean, if we want to deliberately be loud once we're in the
Yeah.
temple, we could.
Don't worry, I'm here. I
Say
got it.
concentration.
It says,
It'll have a C next to the name.
Okay.
unless it's very small, see?
Is it red? Or
It's not
black,
red,
I mean.
It's black and a diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's concentration.
So it means
Okay.
once you stop concentrating on it, it's over.
I was over that.
Alright. So as you all walk into the temple, the followers of Herodotus note you, once more greet you, and ask who you two are. But
Tom.
pleasure to meet you,
Okay.
Tom. And you might be.
Who am I talking to?
This is one of the followers of Herodotus. This is before you go speak with him. He is
Oh,
this
I'm
follower
Jared.
as well.
I know Jared.
This is good. This is good. Is he always drunk, or is that just because he's here? Okay.
He has a problem.
That makes us feel better. We ran out of wine pretty quickly.
He's got that effect on people.
Would you
Well,
also-
that's really unfortunate.
Details. Would you all like to speak with Herodotus?
And Jared, if they were able.
He's not exactly cognizant yet. We'll try.
Let me see that fucker.
All right. So you're led into the room. The tabaxi, as before, is sitting cross-legged on a pillow. You see various bits of incense and smoke around him. The table in front of him has some map on it. It's not a map of your current area, and he is just sitting there as you all walk in. My friend, you're back. Well, new friends, I see. And he is blind. Both his eyes are fully closed the entire time. If he opens them, they're white, milky-ish.
Is Jared in the room?
Jared's asleep in a corner with lots of scrolls falling on him.
I would like to cast a wall of water onto Jared. How do we feel about that?
I guess the most unsure I've ever seen you about a decision.
Inside. He's covered in like magical scrolls that you don't. I think it would ruin that. And I think it does damage, doesn't it? You'd hurt him.
That'll work.
And he immediately failed to save.
Yeah, and he's unconscious.
Wow! 17 D20, let's
No.
roll, bitches!
Nothing about damage?
I don't see anything about damage. Let me read
I
it.
thought all
through.
the wall spells did damage. to
You
it.
create a wall of water on the ground at a grounded point you can see within range. You can make the wall up to 30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Or you can make a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall vanishes with the spines and the wall space is difficult terrain. Any range weapon attack that enters the wall space is disadvantage. Fire damage is halved. Cold damage passes the wall. You can freeze it solid. The frozen water has the potential to do damage. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. I can decide how much water it is. I'm gonna do wall of water on him.
A bucket.
Like this is small. Let me see if I have like an easier water one, like a.
I cast Firebolt, fuck it.
I think it's what, control water,
Yeah, shape water.
shape water, something like that.
Or create water sometimes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, don't got that.
Wall of water it is.
Just make a 5-foot square right on him and just shoot him up in the air.
Just like
A
yeah.
geyser.
Like a gentle-ish for the context of what it could be, but like it'll definitely wake his ass up and sober him up at least like If he was a D20, max 20 of drunk, he's like, now it's a 10.
Wow.
You think he's too drunk to notice tremors in the ground?
I don't know.
Why are you doing, what are you doing?
Thaumaturgy, you can make the ground shake.
No, mine is better.
I use thaumaturgy
Like
to
pouring
open
a
the
water
doors and
cup on
windows.
somebody, but
Just
more,
thaumaturgy.
better.
It's nice. I mean, either that or throw him in the air and let it fall back.
I hit with leg. Whack!
Crush his skull.
You wait now.
Still do need their help.
I'm a caster. Ready, set, go.
All right, so the geyser of water appears. You see his staff roll out. Falls to the ground. The scrolls are now soaked. And then sits up.
Jared!
Are you? You are always so loud, Amon. Amon, what are you doing back here?
Hi, Jared.
Oh, miss you all again.
We need y'all's help.
With? Oh,
Remember the whole dragon thing? Well, we killed it. And
Are you so proud of us?
evaporated.
Herodotus cuts in. I have mask.
I've been attuned
And feel.
on.
It disintegrated, yes? Jared, wait. Here you are. And you see Jared stumble over, mix something up, and take a shot of it. After a couple seconds, he sweats, throws up into the pile of like mushed scrolls. You know, so you need. So you have no dragon brain? Is that what I'm getting?
No dragon brain.
You have a way out of here? Somewhere to go?
Well, remember we wanted to save these town folk because the whole nature wants to take over the town business. And mind flayers aren't exactly the best company.
Herodotus smiles and nods. Agreed. He stands up and starts walking around you all. He quickly maneuvers through you and pulls out a small little chest and starts going through it as you're talking.
Sorry, I had an idea, possibly.
Okay.
Jared knows wish, you can cast an 8th level spell. I wonder if there's an 8th level spell that'll let him teleport like 200 people.
You may search it if you'd like. D&D Beyond has a search function.
That they do. I'll look that up while you still do this.
Alright, cool. Well, we discussed another possible plan. Oh, that's totally not.
Other possible plan was the whole...
I can't spell. I can't spell.
How many people can fit in your house?
Was it Mordecai?
Or you can't bring it to mansion. I think it's 100 people total.
I was just saying it was. I'm looking it up now. Working in Magnificent Mansion. Now it's got a staff of 100 near transparent servers. Up to 100 people.
Everyone has to have their own butler.
Absolutely. Yep. So, yep, it's 100 people.
Does Herodotus know of such a spell? Or have a possibly not wet scroll? There has a
One that wasn't just covered in water. He has men though, school, so. Herodotus stops. I do not know of those such powers. Something else though, perhaps. Let me see if I can. What is the
Our goal is evacuating 200 people through a wall of zombies during a fight is probably not going to be the smartest idea. So if we can keep them safe another way, possibly in a pocket dimension, i.e. Jared's house. Or your fancy house, Herodotus. That, I think, would be the best course of action. And afterwards, we will escort them to... What's your city again?
The one we came from.
Now
board?
that he's here, I can't read it, so...
Castilian City.
Castellum.
Yep. I'm just checking something here.
You're good. I was gonna say, I thought I brought out my notebook.
Well, Herodotus looks at you. We were speaking of moving many people, yes?
The population of the town that you feel is worthy of leaving? I'm sure there are some people that are working for the mind flayers.
Roughly 180. As he's going through the little box.
Do we know how many people are? How many people are worth saving?
180 out of the
Oh, sorry, I thought you were.
Yeah, no, it's
how many
better.
people were not?
20-ish.
And I was like, I don't really care about that number.
Yeah, he starts digging through. You can hear bits of metal and various small components being moved. No, not important. Pulls out a random coin, starts holding it. Later. Flipping it around on his knuckles. Goes over, pulls out a scroll, hands it over to you. That should help the situation.
What kind of scroll is it? Okay.
You said a magnificent mansion or something. One in Jared's house. Please tear up Jared's house. He annoys me. He's destroyed my temple.
You said he could stay?
Jared looks at I only broke 4 bookshelves.
They're probably just too tall for him. You know he has height issues. I keep forgetting he's a human, not a dwarf or a gnome.
No, he just got the Harry Potter nook.
What bookshelves does it have any bookshelves? What bookshelves does it not have any bookshelves?
It's not. But when that's basically the entire furniture component of your entire temple, you can literally say he broke all the furniture in the temple.
That's a bummer.
Herodotus just looks at you. Now, what will the plan be now that you have a place to put these people?
Could you, well not you personally, but could you get your servants to possibly hold a meeting for the people? Like, or let them know to come to a said location?
Will be easily caught. Very easily caught.
It's true. The whole being in people's mind thing.
A suppression field, perhaps.
Could we just lie about why they're meeting up and neither they know?
You could.
How risky?
Would.
No, risky, not would.
How risky would it be to try to evacuate 100? How many people do you think you could get within a 30-foot radius of, say, me, as an example?
Like, is this a mechanical question? Okay, theoretically you could
Like
get
if they were like all
shoulder to shoulder, touching constantly.
Giant group hug everybody.
Yeah.
All in.
60, thereabouts.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
A
one
30-foot
person
radius.
one person takes up
Takes up 5 feet.
5 foot square.
Yeah, and yeah.
We do have a lot of personal space.
D&D has a lot of personal space.
I don't think the cast master got traced on a bunch of people at one time and evacuate them. It's a risky idea.
I would say we gotta get through trenches of mind flayers and and a wall of zombies, and we'd have to do it 3 separate times.
Herodotus is now holding a coin. He's been playing with it. See him flip it real quick.
What's
Catch
that
it.
for?
Huh? Ting. He's just flipping and playing with his coin. It's kind of something he's doing, kind of fidgeting.
It's, but is it anything significant?
Perception check it. Ting. 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 You hear his claws hitting it, and then dragging on the surface. Ting.
15.
It doesn't look like any coin you've seen.
What's that?
Tink. A useful thinking a device I created. Tink. Bolts it up. It's a pure red, almost. You don't play Minecraft, do you? Say redstone-esque looking. So it looks like it's got layers of red on it. There's no face on it at all, other than on one side. It looks like one side has a number in it. Can't quite make it out from your distance.
What number is that?
So the Roman numeral 2. The other side's completely blank.
Okay.
As an out of character thing, has this been seen inside of a skull before?
It has. Uh-huh. Tink. Perhaps another option. if you were to find a component for it, perhaps a gate I could make out of city. No guarantees as to where, unless one of you all wish to make the final portion of the spell.
What would it take?
Go to Exotic Garden.
That's in the town, right?
Yeah, that's where the Galean
Galean
wine. Yeah, the
was.
Galean wine was grown. Ugh. Have I mentioned I hate allergies? Just so everyone's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Dry allergies.
Again, those things called allergies. Thank you.
I thought you were gonna tell me fuck you. I'm really surprised.
You're welcome.
You were so
I love
nice.
allergies.
It's a constant subtext from Drew.
Yes. Always assume Drew hates you. Easier that way.
Unless you're Annabelle.
Go and retrieve Devil's Blood.
Uh-oh.
Is that just to make? What would it take to make the spell where we want the gate?
Person casting needs to be present at final portion. A complete spell. Once completed, gate goes where they wish. Or as close as possible. There are some requirements. Magic is fun.
How far can it go?
The maximum range we have dealt with is 50 miles.
Is that deep within range of the city?
I think that's 10 short.
Still not bad.
Hmm?
They can get into the tree actually.
Yeah.
Let them try tipping point.
The tree is clear, so
Yes, exactly.
option.
Tree's clear, but we'd still have an issue of getting all the citizens in one spot.
Correct. So you, but portal will be stable until we close.
I say just tell everyone to meet up for some food fair.
Our food. Tom's in. Whatever you just said, Tom's involved.
If the people don't know what they're meeting up for, but just that they're meeting up, the mind flayers can't read their minds about why they're meeting up.
We still have to keep them out, the mind players out there.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'd be
that's a
curious.
Well, yes, but I fear it would be a slower way to get discovered.
Should we entertain them?
We could entertain.
You go. Get over there, Sam.
If we are fighting the big brain while one's getting evacuated,
He could. If we go and fight Brain, then I'm sure he would try to signal to the rest of the mind players to come to his aid, leaving space for the town folk to get out. We would be swarmed by mind players, and we would have to hope that the army makes enough distraction to pull them off the brain. It could work.
army attacks, then we attack the brain, then do people escape? In quick succession?
I guess it could work.
Jared does have that wish also. But they can't go.
Ah, wish posh, pish posh.
Just mechanically thinking there are a couple things it could do I'm thinking of. But
No, yeah. I understand. That's cheating.
unless you're fighting 4 barb devils.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They all died naturally.
There is no wish spell ever used. They just die. Magically.
Like Hydra?
Who?
Yeah, characters.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dead to us, that count? That's physical, not magical.
Damn. You should tell him that. Hey, yeah, you're dead to me. Go fight that dragon. Here's a sword, kid.
I'll have to make that whenever I heard it.
Alright, so. What's the plan?
My idea has been stated.
Do you all want time to think? Take another smoke break for Drew.
I still think
I'd probably better go in with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
plan. So yeah, let's talk about
Alright.
Make sure I need sword.
Yeah. It's not the best because I'm running off built in. So,
No, yeah, I just want to make sure.
I'm just gonna reboot the whole thing, tear it down, put it back.
I might just comment that he did thought it was broken. Like, nope, we're ghosts. It's totally on purpose.
I still think the mansion thing
It's
is probably going to be the best way
We can fit everybody.
to succeed because we'd have to again sneak in and out of town again to get people to the other place. We just signaled the army to come,
Well,
and it would take like 2 days for us to get back to the, or a day to get back to the
if we
Trinity.
could teleport out by the big spell, we don't have to sneak out. We can just finish with everything here and then take them to the town.
But we have to go set up the exit portal, or else it's pretty much random where they get let off at.
Do we have to go set it up?
I thought you said you had to have someone at the other end. So.
No, he just needs the parts.
That's what he was saying.
He needs one of you, mechanically speaking, he's gonna have one of you finish the spell. Just say, hey, I want to go to Castellum City. And it will form a lane as close there as it can get without, like, breaking a wall or something.
Yeah, but we still have to leave here before the fight, go set that up, and then
We'll go get the part, and then come back down.
we'll go get the part, and then go set up the spell, and then do
We'll
the
set up the spell right.
But we'd have to, what I'm saying is we'd have to leave the town, which in game takes a couple days to get to where we want to go.
But it could be set up from this side where you are now. You don't have to leave.
The place where the part is, he said, was in the town.
Yeah.
That's in the town, yeah. But I'm talking about as far as setting up the gate to the other side. I thought you were saying we had to be at where the exit was.
Nope. Just on one side. Just has to be someone who knows where they want the exit to show up.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
There we go. We're on the same page now.
That's my fault. I
Sorry.
thought you were saying it was
No,
like
no.
someone has to physically be there to like
No.
set up some shit.
No.
Go to stage, some catwalk.
Are you not
Sexy
entertained?
folks.
Yes. I'm a benevolent player. Drops both swords. Alright, so
Coming up with a plan.
I believe currently, if I am mistaken,
We're coming out of thing. What do you need?
you are getting
Bloodleaf.
Devil's Bloodleaf.
Alright, let's go.
I've asked if there's any crazy shit we need to know about it. Last time we got sent to do some stuff, you disappeared. 2 other
Fair
people died.
Last time?
If Jared was there, he knows all about it.
I'll ask him.
But
No,
you
no,
can
you
touch
can-
it, right?
Yes, I can easily.
Okay.
With our bare
Can
hands.
you eat it?
I would recommend it.
No, Michael's not here. Right
No tongue.
Okay.
Eat elf? No.
How much do you need?
One handful. Alright, so you all heard of the exotic garden?
Yeah.
My handful or?
My handful, not you,
Okay.
large one.
Or in there, can I also look for the mushrooms and shit, if that's in there?
Absolutely. Alright, so you're all gonna get there. Are all of you going, or just a couple of you?
Devil's probably better.
What does it say? The Mind Flayers know what we look like. It might be best if you two just
Oh,
go.
great, let's go.
Okay, Private Monster Chow and Private Soon to Die. Go get me.
Because they know, the Mind Flayers know us.
Clearly not a sci-fi fan.
Come, go.
Tom will be fine.
Tom
Yeah.
I
Strong.
guess,
I'm strong.
Ow.
Zan is,
I could,
Squishy.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I could sneak there with y'all, because I could go invisible. So I could,
Why not disguise if you would like disguise so much?
That's right.
I
Do
could-
that.
I could go invisible, but I can only cast Disguise, oh no, never mind, Disguise Self, obviously,
I
so.
can cast Pass Without Trace if anyone.
I'm hiding behind Amon and Tom.
Lift me up like a child, lift. Yay, let's go to the store.
Scary me.
Anyway,
Up!
I put my old
Tom,
backpack on.
Put me on your shoulders,
Put
yay!
my old backpack on and put you in the backpack.
I can cast Pass Without Trace again.
Okay.
It seems
You
it's
talk to them
caught.
when you do it.
No one did shit.
I've been inside a fucking kangaroo pouch, so it can't be worse than that.
It does sneaky.
Yeah, you're farther away from my armpits.
Alright, we're going to this place.
Alright. So y'all are headed there. One of you roll a stealth check.
Just if Kodiak's watching the screen, that's
My stealth is just 0, so.
That is gonna be a
That's what
37.
There you go. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
The 30s. Alright, successfully make it to the exotic garden. One of the replacement exotic tenders, since you freed the others,
Yeah, we liberated the
are
other
lurking. Most of the plants are dying, or at least look like they've wilted some since you've been here. You can see the blood leaf, as was described as being very smelly. Easy to find. Looks like a plant, like imagine crabgrass only bleeding.
We stole
There's a little viscous liquid comes off when you pick it, but otherwise, think tobacco. Otherwise, easy enough to collect. You collect a fair bit of it.
My thingy in there.
They are.
Can I go steal some of those?
You
Let's collect 2 candles.
Yeah, I'm loading up on that stuff. Bag of holding.
Just put it in your bag.
All the dirt.
Tongue no steel.
Tongue doesn't know what possession is.
Nature possessed, not Tom. Alright, so you'll have picked up the necessary ingredients. The rather starving looking elf. So you, what are y'all doing?
Here, have a good berry.
Okay, thanks. What are y'all doing?
Eats it.
What's going on? I don't recognize y'all.
Plants.
You said some pride, not just give it to him.
Did I get some good ones?
He just wants to know what you're doing. He hasn't said anything at the moment.
We're looking at the flowers.
Yeah, we're admiring plants.
You know what? You guys fed me. I'm not even bothered. Get out of here. Alright, he eats it. So you go out the back door so the elephant patrol doesn't see you.
Now you're gonna have the itis.
You can fall asleep on the
Eat
job.
2 good berries, you're done. Day.
You have to fry the good berries first.
And then put them between 2 Krispy Kreme
So we go out the
donuts.
back door so we don't get.
Caught by the elephants.
Yeah.
So you all proceed back and hit the temple.
Can I look at the elephant so that I can transform into an elephant in the future?
Elephant.
You look at them.
Elephant.
Yeah, not elephant.
Damn it. I was like, well, this is a cool
But now,
Because an
the
elephant
whole
controls
monster,
T-Rexes.
elephants are lifted.
Fucking flare elephant.
4 trunks.
accepted the elephant thing. I was like, okay, this is clearly normal.
Elephant patrols, got it.
Oh.
They got
my.
Loxodons now.
T-Rex here.
Loxodons are elephant people that you can play.
Oh,
Also hippo people.
Yeah, I think
that
yeah.
sounds less exciting than being an elephant.
They dress in Napoleonic uniforms and carry guns.
It's a good day, chaps.
I feel like next time I make a character, it's going to be out of my comfort zone. So.
Alright, so y'all return to the temple. Herodotus begins preparing a spell.
This is a straight line
I think you won that one.
now. Yeah, I got a finger in my face.
So I'm gonna acknowledge your dead to her. You're gonna give the dead to her. The dead to you eyes.
I mean, I'm just going to sit like this for a little while.
So, I met your mother. These are my dead. Oh god, those are her dead to you eyes.
I'm going to sit like this until the rest of the wine that I left here last week appears in front of me.
Okay.
You want-
I wasn't supposed
you
to
want-
drink that.
Did you drink it?
No.
If you did, I won't be
Hey,
mad.
give
I was gonna say
Jared
no, I
the
don't
arm
like
rest. That's cheating though with the arm rest.
True. Shoot it with the arm around.
It doesn't hold as much weight.
Alright, so as you all return to the temple, Herodotus states, prepare the spell I will. Be prepared for it. Consequences. What was that?
Put a dice piece on her finger.
Wow.
What do you mean by consequences?
Most likely, patrol will come by. Cannot stop ritual. But be prepared to defend.
Do you need Jared to do the ritual as well?
And will not. More people will not speed this up.
But I'm saying Jared is usually pretty good with a quick fireball.
Jared can help. Jared can help. Pew pew.
So,
All right. So, out of game, this means you get a skill check for defending the area.
okay.
So,
Already
any defenses you all want to prepare for defending the area? I'm pretty sure Tom's just gonna lay out paperwork.
Takes out great axe. Tom ready.
I like you, Tom.
Defend area. Can do.
Don't be afraid of the blade. Boom. It's basically a lightsaber.
Is there only one entrance into this
Glow.
temple?
Yes. Don't
Yes.
touch glow.
Okay.
Glow
And do
hurts.
this.
Okay.
Spike growth.
Yep, I need to know any defenses you were putting up now. Are you all familiar with skill checks as I used them before with y'all mechanically?
Shut up. Fuck knows what I say, like once, because I'll set up an alarm. How about I'll set up an alarm specifically because I can choose like
Alright,
what sets it off, right?
While y'all do that, let's use this for the break.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Now I'm imagining how fun it would be to actually run like a critically insane person. Like you start with max insanity and see if you can become insane.
if you're going off the rails on a crazy train, does that mean you're going insane?
Or you just want even crazier.
Thought experiment.
ideas.
All right. So, you've set up an alarm system, correct? Cool. Right before all this kicks off, you're kicking off your.
Once his alarm goes off, he's telling me let me know when to cast
right.
spike growth, and I'm gonna cast it right by the entrance.
All right. So once you do that, you will be able to roll advantage, or one person in this group will. Everyone is going to have 2 skill checks to themselves. So you got to contribute 2 things. Yes, Tom, you may beat someone to death twice. I'm not sure what your proficiencies are. I haven't looked at your
Very
sheet.
low.
Me through a rock.
Survival is high as a +5.
Oh, God.
Can you?
That's your highest. You don't have anything else?
No.
Nothing you can strength related?
Yes, Christina.
I mean, yeah. I'm
Can use the same one
I'm
fight.
+5 in athletics.
All right, so one of you needs to tell Herodotus to go ahead and start the spell summoning ritual, whatever you call it, and that's when we start on this. All right. He starts the spell. A couple minutes later, you see an elephant patrol walk by, and they see him walk in.
Wait, I thought we were inside.
You are. They always come by. This is I mentioned. I thought I mentioned this at least last time.
No, I thought you were saying they would come by outside. I didn't think they would just like walk right in and be like, "Hey, what's
When they're
up?"
walking towards it, there is no door. Remember?
I did not remember that.
Yes, there is no door. It's a hollowed out temple. Think of a run down. There's some moss growing on the walls. There's still glass, but no door. There's no bell.
We're trying to keep them out. Do you have mold earth?
Holding. Door.
Can you door us up a door?
Can we do doors the door?
I don't have mold earth prepared,
No.
but I think I have it. But I can make a wall of water. I can't, but that's like really suspicious.
Well, I was
That's
gonna
why-
say so a earth door, but
Tom could just stand in the doorway.
that's true.
You don't come in.
Come on.
Alright, so we'll say, then how about you two are standing there?
Told people
Canada.
Yeah. We'll say you two are there until if they come up. So what's this going on here? You hear it in your head, of course. So what's this going on here?
Who that?
Loitering.
Look at me. Right? Me. Hello. What you two doing?
Lollygagging.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys are so fucked.
Ignore
Sorry.
him. We're lollygagging.
Why are you lollygagging?
Who are you talking to? Who's your voice?
What languages do you speak?
They speak common and abyssal.
I was fully expecting common slash. Common. Elvish. Alright, so it looks at you.
Those are break.
From where? Or
Where?
I don't recognize you around here. Especially Goliath.
I had a family recently.
You know me.
I know you, yeah. You're supposed to be on the wall at some point, but you can't ever read your own schedule. That's why we send someone to gang you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was assigned to him.
I doubt that.
He.
Insight check. This is not going to count against your other check, so go ahead and roll.
Just hear the laugh.
Ouch. It was a natural form.
This is a 19.
I see this going poorly. Can I do my first check?
Well, hold on. I want to tell him how bad he got this. This is a 19 plus 6. You done fucked up. Alright, so yes, now you may do your first check. And we're kicking off the skill check. Go for
Okay.
it.
Once I see this, can I do disguise self on myself? It's like some old, sickly looking lady.
Sure. It's a spell.
And then like waddle up to them, super like guards, guards, like.
Are you supposed to get a try deception check against them?
Yes.
Okay. Let's roll in. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
It's
That confidence. What you got?
That's what he said. I mean, he would have had to have gotten a 20 to beat him.
Yeah, 26.
All right, so it's a success. So they look at you. What's wrong, ma'am?
Those kids down there, they threw stuff at me, and they stole my purse, and they stole my food, and I lost a tooth.
The tooth part makes it.
My dog died. Just give him so much, like, just go away, lady.
And we wore an onion back in our day. We wore it on our belt. It was a brown onion. The Kaiser took all the white ones.
Yeah, just
When
like,
I walked here, walked uphill both ways.
just ignoring the shit out of, like,
Which way? Which way were the hooligans, ma'am?
that way.
Yes, they start
But
walking
I-
off.
I think it was, I don't know.
You're pretty sure you can hear one of them under your breath. Just keep going.
We're investigating it. I'll like slowly
There's a
like
slight
chase
whisper in the
it.
back of your mind.
Like, oh, and then just walk a little faster.
All right, so that's the first success. Who's up? Who's up next?
Is there any rubble nearby?
There's some rubble nearby.
I'm going to move in for the doorway.
Okay, strike check.
If I fail this, I'm going to be so ashamed.
A monk kills himself seppuku.
Just raw strength.
Strength check. Yep,
Then that is a 17.
success. So as you're moving this, more guards come up on a patrol. Who told you to move that?
Boss man.
What boss? Come on, they give you they give you names.
I look smart.
You're actually reasonably bad. I mean, you're not this guy. He got lost. He got lost in that building. He went over. It's a shack.
I couldn't find door.
One door. You see one of them getting really annoyed. Oh god. So what's in there? One of them starts to climb over the door, over the rubble into the room.
Horrible gas.
Can I cast
Sorry.
a perception check to determine his ranking?
You may.
And determine whether he would have like the authority to do this?
You may.
You need a warrant for that search.
Am I being detained? Ma'am, I'm coming into your house.
25.
Success.
Damn.
No,
Gee.
he does not at the moment. This is actually one of the outer perimeter guards. They're not supposed to operate off the wall without authority.
Would I know?
I'm surprised you knew that, knowing this is your first time in the city. But you know, hey, quick step.
Crazy
Experience from other-
perceptive.
Experience from other sides.
Would I have information about who would be like a higher ranking officer?
You wouldn't know the names, no.
I would not.
Noodle face. They hate that. They hate
That never
fails.
Would I know what the people look like who are higher ranking officers?
You would know they wear. Whereas he's wearing a red sash, they would wear a purple one.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can't be here.
Okay. Stops in. Says who?
You have a red sash. Get out.
Like I said, boss.
And you see him, the tentacles flare out. Be back to figure this out. And step off him and his two companions wander away. So, next group comes up, this one with the appropriate sash. Who's up next?
So you want to go?
You guys can't go again, you each get two. So.
I'll walk up to them real quick, fast, and area with my chest out. Granted, I'm only 3
feet tall?
Yeah, like 3'4". So
What do
yeah.
what do these people count as?
What do you mean?
Creatures.
Creatures?
Let me double check that. Mind flayers are aberrations.
But they're also humanoid
They are.
style.
They are medium aberrations, humanoid build.
So they just come up and they're standing there.
They're walking up to the temple. They figure something's going on. Herodotus is known for doing crazy shit. And now that he's got Jared, they're kind of afraid he's going to turn another block of their city into a sanctuary for birds. So there is a little bit more interest.
That's better than the whole city burning down.
Wouldn't put it past him.
So, I can see them coming walking up.
Yep. Purple sash leading the way along with 4 guards.
So, yeah. How fast?
They stop as you're walking up. Right. You're not right.
Half.
Are you lost? Is there some-
Are you lost?
No, we're going over there.
No, you're not.
Is that so?
I'm in charge here.
I doubt that.
Well, I'm investigating you investigation. Actually.
Alright, what check is this you're going after?
Investigation.
Seriously?
Yep. Investigating their investigation.
Do you want me to turn you into a what is that?
In front of their eyes?
Not right now.
I've always been a mind player.
Listen, I had polymorph on! I was undercover, damn it! I'm undercover! The feds are taking over this investigation!
Actually, let's do it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh my god.
So I shift it. You're gonna shift me
I'm
into
gonna
one
shift
of
you to my
them?
player, yeah.
Alright,
Make
so
sure
you-
that this is all coded for.
Mind
Alright.
Flayer is not celestial or elemental, right?
Nope.
No,
They're an aberration, therefore they're closer to a fiend than
Good.
anything.
Because I'd be killing myself.
What is he doing? Where's Burton killed himself?
He's trying to beat his own chest in, but he's made of stone. It's not going so well.
Wham! Wham! Wham!
But make sure I have a purple stash. Or,
You, absolutely.
or whatever's higher than
Do we
that.
know what's higher than a purple sash? Hey, what's higher than a purple sash?
It would be a white sash.
He has a white sash on.
And that means you work directly for the Elder
Alright.
He's the fucking boss.
Alright,
So you shifted me?
I shifted you.
So you're investigating their intentions.
Yes.
Alright, I will allow it in a very loose sense. Roll an investigation check.
Hey, remember you can't roll.
That one! And you said it has to be 15s?
Yep.
Yeah, that's 12.
Damn.
Alright.
So close.
So as you ask some questions, they doesn't seem like you've quite got all your facts in order. Maybe we should go in and make sure they're not doing anything to you, and step around you.
Who? Make sure not who anybody's doing anything.
Whoever's in there, we wouldn't want to lose one of our one of our comrades.
I stop him. No. Boss say no. Boom. And I say no. Go on, intimidation.
Well, at least he knew what he wanted to roll.
Yeah, no. Got 9.
Tom, you're.
I think you're feeling lucky.
No.
I don't roll them.
I can have that thing, but I don't know if I can give it to other people.
I don't think so.
No, you can't.
For
Fucking ass.
for the
Oh.
sake of this, I'll allow one of them. You may pick one of them to reroll.
Can I go back and
Which will give you your check back.
Okay.
Come on.
Mom, new pair of shoes.
He was excited and oh my.
It's a 14.
So close.
Can he feel lucky one more time? It's my last one.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
I used one before. Like we haven't had a long rest, so I used one
If
before.
it's your last one, then yes.
Well, would it have been a
Is
long
it-
rest to get here? Or?
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
I can't parse out what I did and didn't do before.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it.
Nope. The dice are all cursed tonight.
What was the final number? Because I'm
That was a 10. The highest was the 14.
okay.
Where's the other
So
14?
your intimidation check, Ian, please.
Be worse.
10.
Hey, you got 1 point on it.
Yeah.
All right, then we're going in there. I'm gonna step through the doorway.
I cast Thaumaturgy, run out, and say, "There's an earthquake coming from that way."
Oh my god, that's really stretching this shit.
And I'm walking with them wherever they go.
Would you like that to trigger?
What?
Your alarm advantage right now.
Sure,
I'm
we
casting
can.
Thaumaturgy. Would I give advantage for shaking the ground?
We can, I guess. That'll work.
You have advantage from his alarm. Because you now know he's definitely in there.
That's a good thing. It's 18 to 2.
Alright, so
So, I guess it'd be deception, I guess? Or
yeah.
actually, the intimidation, since I don't have deception proficient.
Very well.
There's a hurricane over there, bitches.
That's gonna be an 18 plus 6.
24.
All right. Ooh, y'all close here. Oh. 4 more checks. You've gone twice.
Yeah, I have actually.
You've gone
I
twice.
once. I went once.
No, everyone else I think has only gone once.
Okay, cool. Makes it easy. So, they respond to this and look over. Did you feel it? I didn't. Probably T-Rex.
I casted Thermaturgy.
Yeah, so it actually does occur. If it's T-Rex, no, just go. Let's make sure they didn't break the wall. The group runs off.
Yeah.
So, due to that, though, more guards are pouring out. They're kind of searching the area to ensure the T-Rex didn't actually break the wall.
How long is polymorph good for?
Polymorph is good for 1 minute.
Sounds dope.
Alright? So another contingent walk up. Do you know what's going on?
Do you want it to be longer? I can make it longer.
No.
Do you know what's going on, sir? Since you're still standing up there.
Yeah, they just came in and checked and they got scared and ran away. Everything's fine here, though.
It's all okay up here.
We're okay, it's just the other guy's got too
This is TK421. We had weapons malfunction. Everything's fine up here. You don't need to come up here and look.
Bunch of
What's your
pussies.
ID number?
They said they were going, they got a call that they were looking for some kids throwing shit at old women.
I like the callback. What skill are you using?
Investigation.
You already burned investigation. Anything else is
No,
good?
he did.
Yeah,
he did.
investigation.
Yep.
Perception, athletics, animal handling, acrobatics.
I mean, that you could make the argument for animal handling.
Yeah, you could say, I know T-Rexes.
You
Right.
could.
You could
If you
just
say
say,
actually
like,
you do
they
have
are
T-Rexes.
animals, 'cause
That
they
was
are
You
animals.
could say, dude, I know what a T-Rex breaking a wall sounds like, bro.
I was there in 87 when it happened.
Good chunk.
You fight in the Jurassic War? I did.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna have to be it.
All
That's
right,
what I
then.
got. So yeah, I'm gonna. Let me think.
Do you have any inspiration points?
Always have inspiration.
Then you may burn one to do a non-proficient. Maybe if you
Keep him at non-proficient, who's going to be tough.
That's why I'm letting you burn it for it. So that is going to give you a less chance.
No, I'm good with animal handling.
All right, roll it.
Let's
Roll that beautiful bean.
Well, hold on. I want to word this to them.
All right.
Let's
Let's hear it.
You saw them running away, right?
We did.
Fucking T-Rex is
What do you mean, coming?
coming. It's like breaking that wall down as we speak.
We turn and look over.
We're here to protect this place from the T-Rex. I have experience handling them. So
What should we do? Are they going to need help?
we don't, but they do.
Well.
To find those fucking bastards throwing shit at old women.
Holy kid!
Yes! That is a 22.
There you go. Success.
Thank God.
Alright. So that group goes running off. They're still
And-
milling about.
Can you just end polymorph so I go back to being just Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah.
The sash stays though. Wait, what? Crab.
Keep that shit.
Goes
That in your
bag of
pocket.
holding.
Add it in.
White stash.
Alright, so who's up next? Jeb and Amon.
I went
Completed all their
twice.
checks. Yep.
Is there
Hold
more
on, see
guards
if I can
coming?
turn somebody into a T-Rex.
Alright, waiting.
Is there more guards coming?
Oh yes, at this point a large contingent had been deployed due to the ground shake, as generally that signals bad things.
Okay.
Man, that was a good cast of Thermaturgy.
It was. You plugged into the amplifier and put it to 11 when you did it. Mine goes to 11. For 2,000 more, I'll sell you one that goes to 12.
One that goes
Pick
to
number
13.
2, my lord!
Can I set up a soapbox on the corner? And when these guards come by and start asking questions, I'm basically just going to yell out a whole bunch of blasphemous shit about the Elder Brain and how it's a piece of shit and we should get the fuck out of town.
What check is this? I'm very curious.
Performance.
Oh.
I'm out there yelling.
You may!
Being a,
You
It's
may!
like, you know what this reminds me of the way you described it? The very first Assassin's Creed, wasn't it?
yes! That sounds Squire and you just go behind and fucking stab him and oh god!
That's exactly what,
Uh-huh.
the way you just got it.
Yeah.
memories.
Day is full! Day is full!
Yeah, I'm basically just doing that. Like he's.
That's awesome.
Go for it.
And while that's going on, I tell Tom, you need this axe.
Tom is the best
Roll that one
T-Rex.
again.
But it's a super tiny axe compared to you.
You said
That's
check
my
is
axe.
15,
Yes.
Can I see your axe?
16.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Big axe.
feeling
Little
flattered.
Tiny axe. Good.
All right, so you successfully completed that. These guards are none too happy with you and are going to attempt to chase you off.
Yeah, can I?
Wait. I want to turn him into a T-Rex. I'm allowed.
What check would this be?
This is just a spell, and then I'm gonna use animal handling.
How would you handle him?
Manage the T-Rex. I'm gonna tell the T-Rex, scare those fuckers off.
You would probably gain intelligence. Sure.
Close.
So I'm casting Polymorph because T-Rex has a CR rating of 8, and we have a level higher than that.
Excellent. So you have a CR of 9. It does count as a beast as far as I'm aware on
She's
the
making
stat
a
sheet.
point to let you know she can be.
No, very good. Very good.
I read the instructions and I followed the rules.
Hey, there are people who attended this game who never did.
Yep.
And then, so now you're T-Rex. Rawr!
Rawr.
Arms.
Tom T-Rex! Tom not know what to do!
And
Tom
then
not know what to do!
animal
Loud.
handling.
Reach axe.
Louder!
Animal
actually
handling
exist
just
anymore.
kind of fuckers.
Raw.
Louder! Louder!
Let's see. Okay.
Tom, no, what louder?
Tom can hear roaring on head!
That's gonna be a 21.
There you go.
Tom no own voice.
Rawr, 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 rawr.
So it's just you left. So,
As a T-Rex.
So then to continue being a T-Rex, or would you like me to
Does
stop?
my strength increase as a T-Rex?
Oh.
Oh,
Let me pull the sheet. Let me tell you. Would you like to know?
Yes.
You are
Jason is
strength
Jason.
Plus
20 plus 7.
Alright. So I approach these and start stepping on them and just crushing them on my feet. Rawr, rawr.
Strength check.
Yep. Hey, 15 plus 7. 20.
Alright. So you all successfully passed this, and they believe they're dealing with the T-Rex infestation, and they're now responding at the walls as such.
Don't forget
T-Rex everywhere.
saving the old lady.
They got the old lady, it's cool. I'm pretty sure they got the old lady. You just found a bunch of kids and beat them to death. It's all cool.
T-Rex probably got them anyway.
He just couldn't save them. So, they all march to the walls and have secured the area. At the last moment, Jared beckons one of you over. He needs the last part. He needs the last part to make the gate. One of you. Old woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Castellum City. Somebody.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. I thought Castellum was too far. I thought we were doing the tree.
Tree is fine. Either any of you have been, so any of you will do.
Trees closest, and we
Okay.
we have a safe passage.
So you put your hand on it. Boom. Gate forms. You see marble columns appear with a golden and ivory encrusted arch. Think Rick's portal from Rick and Morty.
I want to go through it.
You walk through. You are standing in front of the tree.
Is there a way back?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I just need to like maintain my authority there. Be like, look, I just skipped this fucking portal. Like I'm badass.
Alright.
I have an idea.
And then I
It's
get.
at the tree. Not
What?
the city.
That's fine. There's people there probably.
Yeah, there's still army
You
contingents
No.
there.
go through the portal.
Army people.
There's still
You just
there's
go
still a
through
contingent
that,
from
right?
Castellum City there.
I guess
They're
there's a
helping
bit of
the wood
minute.
elves.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm still T-Rex, I guess.
I think you should go before he goes through the portal.
Here.
Go out, like, and just let all your soul points to the fucking town.
Somebody's behind
people
me,
all
and I'm
there.
like, hey,
Go
hey,
through the
T-Rex,
portal.
chill. And then he's like, oh, okay. And
My bad.
My bad.
And then,
Sorry.
then I get like 3 promotions.
You get a promotion from an elected position. Alright, so you all go back and join the group. The portal is stable and open. Herodotus stops. Take it you'll be collecting the citizens now? It's rather draining.
Yes. Do you have? You said there weren't some worth saving. Do you have a list of them, or do we know who they are? Will you be able?
I can pick them out. I have phone numbers can as well.
Okay.
The only thing you'll need to guard the area as they move through. It is simple enough, correct? As once the stream comes through, if you can guise it as an evacuation, I suggest you do so. Otherwise, I'm prepared for some fighting.
If we keep up this whole T-Rex invasion,
I think we'll be good.
then we can say, yeah, the citizens need to evacuate because there's all sorts of T-Rexes around.
T-Rex.
I
Which
definitely-
Jared can polymorph us. He can polymorph 2 people into
He can.
T-Rexes with Wind Spell.
You can.
I
The T-Rex
definitely,
running around.
I definitely casted this T-Rex as a 5th level spell, so it's definitely gonna last an hour.
Okay.
T-Rex for a while.
Right.
Jump on this moment.
Tom can't fit into the bathroom. Tom has to pee.
Alright, so if you
Not
two want to be T-Rexes,
I'll be a T-Rex.
because I'm the fastest one of the group, so I can get to the most
and
people.
You're the most stealthy of the group too.
Fist bump now.
So,
Fist bump now because you can't do more T-Rexes.
I guess we're gonna continue the skill check thing then.
Can you- before
So
you-
otherwise, it was gonna be combat defending against the 3 waves, but.
I mean,
Oh.
Would you all prefer 3-wave combat or
Do you like
skill checks?
combat?
If this
I
works,
mean, that's what I was thinking. We were T-Rex defending the fucking shit. So
Do you-
shit
well, that's a
comes.
question. You can do it either way. Would you prefer skill check as we just did, or combat?
If we do the combat, can we just basically say, like, cool, combat's complete, yeah, like, people know this is a fucking evacuation at this point?
actually,
Because that was the point of doing the T-Rex thing, was they would
Oh,
T-Rex
right,
into
the
Shrek, and I would
combat's
run and be like, get the fuck out of the city.
Well, we'll roll 2 performance checks for the T-Rexes then, and do the combat next session, with the final once you all move in to kill the Elder Brain. How's that?
that's good.
We'll say because the evacuation will be complete after the performance checks. You all breach the main area. That way you can spend the entire boss fight with the 3 waves and kill the Elder Brain.
I should pull up the
Is
T-Rex.
that fair?
That
Pull
works.
up the T-Rex.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna need those 2 performance checks for the 2 people being T-Rexes.
3.
3 people.
I'm still a T-Rex.
Yeah, he's
3
a
people
T-Rex.
being T-Rexes.
Like I said, there's an invasion.
T-Rexes have busted through this place.
They dug under the ground and just appeared.
yeah.
Supposed to Jurassic period all over again.
Yeah, we have
Jurassic Wars.
I'm
PTSD.
expecting to be president of Casella City.
Are you seriously going to run for the High Council? Because that would be the leader.
Alright, and we should be using these stats of the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
What do you think about this?
Should we use the stats of the T-Rex?
Yes, please.
T-Rex's performance stats.
Is
Ooh,
that,
not a good thing.
is there an election happening?
It's the same as mine. Performance
You 2 may assist them,
What are
so
we-
2 people
what-
can roll an advantage. I can't let all 3 of these. There's not enough people here. Because Jason's a loser.
stats.
How
I
do
got
you?
that one.
Well, I guess I'll help
You
him.
get knocked down to 0, you just
It's the
react
same as
yourself.
So what are
Well, I know
our-
better.
You fall and you can't get up.
He's like,
That's how we went extinct.
no, they were digging for artifacts, but never made ladders.
And
And that's how they got buried in their
I
closet.
think that's all those holes. Yeah, I guess I'll help him after rolling in that one.
Yes, whatever numbers in the parentheses. Depending on what you're rolling.
Roll that one.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You're not doing better, bro. All right.
Good roll, Steve. Good roll, Steve.
Amon, who are you helping? T-Rex wise.
Amon is a T-Rex.
Amon is a T-Rex.
I thought is it you and you?
We're
Yeah.
T-Rex.
It's
Christina.
those 3.
Who are you helping? You may help one of them, so they roll advantage with this T-Rex performance check.
Which is already negative 1 charisma.
I
Can we say-
to mine.
Can we say it's not a because they're still going through destroying some shit.
So if I help you,
Like
you
it's
get
not like they're
rolled
like
That's a
like
good
third
idea.
time.
wrestling punches.
Yeah.
They're
those
fucking breaking some stuff up. We say it's fucking
I
strength.
would help Drew.
All right, you 3 roll a
Yeah.
strength check, and you 2 may help whoever you like. Do you
I
want to
said
help
Drew.
Drew? You still helping him?
Yeah, let's
strength check.
Suck it up, Amon.
Pull
your weight.
There we go, 22.
Roll
You
again.
get advantage.
Yeah. There we go, 22.
There you go. All right,
11.
16.
16 plus 7.
No, 9 plus 7.
Oh wow. Okay. Good enough though. You passed 15.
11.
11 plus 7.
It's 4 plus 7.
We're giving you the. We have.
We're giving you the
so
modified
we're-
value.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you 2 are able to break some shit. You're looking a little weak as a T-Rex.
God,
You're still eating
embarrass
people
us
and crushing
everywhere we
some-
fucking
Not to mention you being like 3 feet short.
go. We say he's a T-Rex, we just turn him into a raptor.
He's he's so cool.
He's still tall in his eyes, so like,
he,
it's all good.
he runs up to little stalls and flips over and stands.
He comes across one squid face like, clever girl.
Alright, so you've successfully drawn most of them away from the main area. So when you come back, you will be able to storm the main castle, keep, whatever you want to call it, of the Illithids.
You got people.
You've got the people, they're steadily streaming away. The T-Rexes are strategically placing themselves to make it look as though these people are fleeing to the temple because it's a safe stone fortress area.
Is Herodotus staying the door going like yes, no for who?
Yup, him and his people. Herodotus is also
yes, no, yes.
Herodotus
yes, no.
also is continuing playing with that coin and does actually flip it at one point. But you all don't see them.
Really, we don't know what it does in this world.
Correct.
It's
So that's the end of that. If you all were good to go. So we're going to just call it there because